In this video, we will be restoring a 13-inch MacBook Air that was dropped off at my recycling center. It was clearly in a fight. We're going to be returning it back to its original glory, turning it on and experiencing what it should have been like before somebody thought it had an attitude. Let's get to it. Okay, so like other videos you guys have seen, if you guys have seen them, I go ahead and I turn on the unit first just to make sure it does work. Otherwise, I'll be going through the whole process of switching out parts and then later on finding out that it was broken the whole time. All right, perfect. I have two options. One of them would be to extract the LCD from the housing and then sell it as a working LCD online. Or I could just sell it as a complete piece. But I highly doubt someone would want a screen that bad. It's literally been curled over. I don't know how this could have possibly happened, but let me boot it from my external drive, get into an operating system to make sure that the hard drive works and it's not running slow and whatnot. So we don't have any other issues. Like, I don't know if this has water damage as well. Power, hold down the option key, wait until my drive pops up. These are just blank operating systems that I have ready just in case I have to check out units if the screen is cracked or whatnot. That's the easiest way to go about testing, making sure all the components work. So mid-2013 1.3 i5 has 4 gigs of DDR3 RAM. That's 1600 megahertz. So this is one of the newer ones. The graphics is 1.5 gig. It's Intel HD graphics, and the storage, these two partitions are on my own external drive. Even though when I initially turned it on, their operating system had booted up and it was requesting a password. Right now, when I'm looking at the storage, it's not even popping up. So there are certain operating systems, like the newer Mac operating systems, the partition has to be in APFS. So since their operating system did not show up when I went through about this Mac and under storage, I'm just gonna go ahead, go to utilities, go to disk utilities, and then see if there's something going on with their hard drive. Okay, so sure enough, it is in gray. It says it's not mounted. So it's a 120 gigabyte hard drive. We're gonna retitle their hard drive with Macintosh HD. So all my videos up until this point have been taking things apart, and I want to do that, and I want to show you guys that I do that by kind of conveying the idea that I don't let anything go to waste. I try to retain as much value as possible. But I also was thinking that sometimes it's good to show the coming together of items. This is the other part of the business that I take part in. And it's also very rewarding as well because you get to see, directly how you can bring value to an item by seeing that it works, it functions. That's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be restoring this piece. I have a bunch of donor parts. I have a screen from other MacBooks I've taken apart. Here's another donor MacBook. I may be able to use a top case because this one is the one that we're taking apart right now is bent on all corners. I can't salvage anything. These are all just parts I've taken apart or they've come in this way. So we may be able to use a top case on this. So first thing we're gonna do is we're just gonna retain whatever parts are inside, being the motherboard, battery, the board for the MagSafe, along with the ribbons and whatnot. You can see there's some water damage. Now let's take out the Wi-Fi. And see, now we have access to that screw right at the corner. Little technical stuff, you only learn from falling, AKA I tore several Wi-Fi antennas years and years ago. So the water damage marker, showing humidity is red, but I can't see anything. Sometimes these go off if they're like in a humid place. Like sometimes if someone will be taking a hot shower and put the phone on or their computer on their counter, next to the sink. So from here, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna take this ribbon for the trackpad and we're gonna go ahead and unscrew the trackpad as well. There you go. So I'll put this on the side. I'll see if I can use this like a donor board for a donor top case for the keys. Maybe I'll sell it online as like 4 parts and someone can just use the keyboard. And in regards to this, the LCD is working fine as we saw, but the housing is all messed up. So somebody would be able to purchase this, let's say for the LVDS cable, as well as the antenna cable and a backlight and everything, and then use it as like for parts. So we'll put that on the side. That way we don't mix it up. Let's go ahead, test out. Turn this one on really quickly. Make sure that the screen works and everything before we go ahead and swap it. All right, the screen on this is working. Look at that. Now I know the board is good too. So after this video is done, I'll go ahead and I'll harvest that board as well. All right, so I've taken everything apart. I have taken apart the donor parts from other components I have. So here we have the top case, along with the trackpad, the ribbon from the trackpad to the motherboard. We have the bottom, the cover. We have the motherboard, along with the fan and the MagSafe board. And we have the battery. So now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna vacuum it all, take out all the dust, and then put it back together. I wiped down all the pieces you guys saw in a prior clip. I went ahead and vacuumed the whole thing. So these are all of the pieces that I harvested from that MacBook Air that was bent out of shape. So I have not turned it on yet. I wanted to do it on camera so that you guys see a live reaction. Well, this is a recorded video, but as real and authentic. It is authentic, even now, it's authentic. So let's cross our fingers and hope that we got it. We get a green light and an orange light. Yes. And there you have it. We went ahead and we put a single MacBook Air together that was completely thrashed. We used 2 MacBook Air donors. They were already parted out, and we went ahead and combined it to make one solid piece that someone can use again. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. And one more new detail, we are now starting a brand new website where you can buy computer parts. That's for Apple and PC parts, as well as complete pieces. Link is down below in the description. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time.